or Suli, as many know him, is a Palestinian peacemaker from a village northeast of Al-Quds, the Palestinian name for Jerusalem. He is co-founder and co-director of a binational nonviolent movement called Combatants for Peace, created by Israeli and Palestinian ex-fighters and ex-prisoners. He is a person who's been through much, who seems able to lightly hold burdens that would bring others to the ground. Soon after we pass the soldiers, Suli turns to me and smiles. My jaw is clenched, not yet ready to let go. "Ajeki," he says, laughing out his favorite word. It's a play-off of Arabic slang from the streets of Al-Quds, a word that moves between meanings from "you get it" to a nod of agreement. But the way Suli repeats it, like a song or a punchline, it seems to mean nothing at all, or too much to name. His hair bounces over his eyes. When I first met him, it was shaved close to his head. We are headed somewhere, but we're not sure where. It's something Suli likes to do sometimes. Get in the car at night and drive, without any destination, without any sense of what will come next. In this way, Suli's driving seems like a kind of dreaming, a thing he does often. It's linked to his way of existing firmly in reality while somehow escaping it entirely, living somewhere else, somewhere others can't quite find him. Where he is now, in reality, it's been almost 50 years since Israel took over East Jerusalem, the West Bank, and Gaza. Over 10 years since Israel withdrew settlers from Gaza, but kept control of its borders and so much else. Suli is not sure how many years it's been since he acquired his nickname. He's not sure how many years it's been since he was only Sulaiman. For years now, Suli's fans have told him to write his story. It's so cinematic, they say, and touch his shoulder while he smokes. They think I'm a visionary, he explained to me once, grinning. People do think this. I've seen it. And it's because of what happened after one big bang of a moment many years ago, when at the age of 14 and 5 months, Sulaiman stabbed an Israeli and was sentenced to 15 years in jail. The length of his life until then. Some people talk about him as if he were a prophet because, when he was released from jail over 10 years later, he went searching for a way to participate in joint nonviolent activism and reconciliation with Israelis. Among many other things, he worked alongside a handful of Israelis to create Combatants for Peace, resisting the occupation and modeling a shared, peaceful future. Because of this, some people read his life as a textbook for transformation. They want it written. Why not have someone write the book in Arabic? I'd asked him at the beginning. Palestinians know this story, he said, waving his hand at a non-existent fly. Palestinians know that Zatar is a religion. That land is a religion. They know what the olive trees, figs, and pomegranates mean to us. And he's right. Some parts of his story, the violence and fear, the redemption and lack of it, the sacredness of land and of memory, are old news to Palestinians. A person does not need their daily reality narrated back to them. But Suli's relationship to reality, as many friends have pointed out, is a bit strange. There's something different in his way of seeing, and it doesn't seem so only to me, a white American Jew, but to many of the Palestinians and Israelis around him. Strangeness has always seemed to me like a path toward truth, or, if not truth, some better version of our world. So it was Suli's strangeness that made me finally say yes when he asked me to write this book, or to help him write it. At the beginning, it wasn't clear to either of us what he was really asking of me. "We'll see," he said the day I agreed to work on the project, sitting in a cafe in San Francisco, blinking at all the light coming in. "Life is a journey," he said, as if in answer to a question I hadn't asked. Laughing, he picked up his fork. I rolled my eyes. He often said things that would annoy me coming from anyone else, but somehow, when he said them, they were true. I took a bite of his banana bread. I laughed.